get exactly what you're looking for. You just need to visit our website right now to get the latest information and prices. What are you waiting for? Just give us a visit right now. Have a good day.
Hey guys, so a few weeks ago I wrote a blog post on the Venture Market blog reviewing some of the most popular email marketing services. Now I just got this new video camera, so I wanted to do a video version of that blog post. So when it comes to choosing email marketing there's no one-size-fits-all solution. There's no overall best option to go for. Some people envision definitely cheaper than Constant Contact. So GetResponse are who I usually recommend to most people because they're a really nice balance of being really high quality as well as being super affordable. So GetResponse are kind of the general go-to option. So Aweber, again, very similar to GetResponse, a little bit pricier, a little bit more of a kind of bit more legacy to their brand. We actually used to use Aweber for a lot of projects at Venture Harbor, and we've since switched over to GetResponse. So Aweber are who we used to use. Aweber, they've got some really good integrations with things like WordPress and Salesforce, but to be honest, that's now pretty standard across most email marketing providers. Sorry, I've got a bit of a cough at the moment, so I'll have a sip. So next one's worth talking about is probably Sendy. So Sendy are a really interesting solution because they cost about 100 times less per email than MailChimp. So it's something like you send emails at like 0.0001 cent or pence per email. The reason it's so cost effective is because they're using the Amazon SES service to send emails. Now the only downside with Sendy is that it's a hosted solution. So you basically have to install Sendy on your server. So it's we use Sendy for some of our clients for doing their newsletters. I think it costs about $59 one-off, and then you pay 0.001 cent per email send. There are a lot of limitations to Sendy. It's a very basic service, really, really basic analytics, so it's not something I'd recommend for anyone who's doing sort of serious email marketing, but it's definitely worth looking into if you're looking for a really cost-effective solution. So next up, we've got MailChimp. So I'm actually not a huge fan of MailChimp. I used to use them for the Musician's Guide, which is one of my side projects. The thing I do like about MailChimp is that they have two pricing options. You've got pay-as-you-go, where you can buy a certain number of email credits, and you've also got a monthly subscription. Now, pay-as-you-go is really handy if, like me, you might run a campaign 1 month and then wait 6 months and then do another campaign. So I found the pricing of MailChimp was very good, but MailChimp have, in my opinion, they've got to a size where they're so big that they've almost become clunky under their own weight. For example, with MailChimp, you have to, all of your subscribers have to go for a double opt-in, which is really, really frustrating. While it's good for kind of reducing spam, it means that you lose a lot of subscribers because everyone who joins your list has to not only enter their email and subscribe, but then confirm the email in their inbox. So I ran a test a while ago and found that I was losing about 15% of my subscribers who just weren't confirming in the inbox. So I moved away from MailChimp about 2 years ago, just because I'm not a huge fan. They're not the cheapest option either. They've got a nice user interface, but generally I think you're much better off with something like GetResponse. Constant Contact, again, they're not really anything too special. Constant Contact used to be exclusively an email marketing service, where they've kind of gone down a route now where they're doing like surveys and feedback forms, event registration. So if you're looking for something that's got kind of everything in one for sending out surveys, creating landing pages, creating event registration, then Constant Contact might be a good option to go for. But if it's just for email marketing, there's nothing that they seem to do really, really well. They seem to just do everything like pretty okay-ish. They're also more expensive than most of the other options we're talking about. So finally, I want to talk about Infusionsoft. So Infusionsoft are really, really expensive. They start at like $200 a month, plus you've got a mandatory like Kickstarter package, which I think costs about $2,000. So they're a really expensive option. However, Infusionsoft are a lot more than just an email marketing service. It's a full kind of marketing automation suite where you can kind of set up triggers based on customer behavior. So, for example, if someone visits your site and leaves an email and then doesn't get in contact or doesn't do any activity for 2 days, you can send a certain email to them based on that behavior. So with Infusionsoft, you can create a really cool kind of set of triggers that are really personalized based on every customer's behavior, which is just, if you're running kind of an information product business or any kind of business that kind of behavior-based customer interaction is important, then it might be worth that investment. But it's really kind of a lot more than just an email marketing service. It's kind of an integrated CRM system as well as an email marketing system on top of this whole kind of marketing automation suite. So if you're looking for something that will just kind of automate everything, keep a database of all of your customers and keep in contact with those customers at the right times, then it's definitely worth looking into more. I've reviewed Infusionsoft in a bit more detail with screenshots of how they do everything in the blog post that's linked to in the description. But yeah, that's it. That's the 6 that I thought was worth mentioning. So in general, I'd say for most people, for 90% of people, GetResponse is probably the best option. And if you're not a fan of GetResponse, then I'd probably say then go Aweber, then Constant Contact, then MailChimp. If you're looking for the absolute cheapest way of sending emails, go for Sendy. If you're looking for something really comprehensive and smart for automating your marketing, then I'd go for Infusionsoft. Cool. I've linked to all of those options below, as well as the blog post, and yeah, I hope that's helpful. Thanks, guys.